And welcome back everyone, HigurashiRebel here. Today I continue my playthrough of Xenosaga 2. This is maybe going to be the last episode of it, maybe not, we'll see. Well, just they defeated Mescator, finished the GS campaigns, and then after that went and defeated 2 of the 3 super bosses. And just one left, Mikumari. But the DSs weren't strong enough. I already started to grind some levels, but we need a bit more. And if I remember right, level 60 or so should be enough. Need a few more to reach that. We're gonna do that. And then try Mikumari, and if still not, then maybe 5 more levels, maybe not. We'll see. But before I continue, if you like what you see, then please like, share, subscribe and follow me. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so you get notified when I'm about to stream. And don't forget to check out my other channel on Twitch, you can find there as HigurashiRebel. Thank you everyone, let's continue. So currently, they started around level 50 and 52, and 53 and 56. Use a group there. Just need a group when there's 2 of them, not just one. And then you can defeat one and escape and you still get the XP. And even the drops if they had any. Could go for the Ashmin Papus too, but those are a bit more risky. And they don't really give more XP than these things. So I'm gonna try this, but if I can't succeed around an hour or so, then F it and we go for 3. I would like if they would have a group of 2 instead of just 1. Maybe now. Nope. Can I have 2 of them at the same time? Because defeating all of them and then entering is a method, but that's slower, way slower. Nah, there we go. So because of this I also have a 3 boost bar. It's also going to be useful. But to charge that one up with Mikumari either. Zebulun must have a 3 to 1 chance, so 75% to evade any attacks. So getting there. Both of them are quite accurate too. So still get the XP, like this. Just a bit more. That was something with the ESs where you could get a lot of XP too, like Serious in food. At the end of the game. It will be nice. We don't have stuff like that for the ES. Okay, that's going to take it down. Hold on. Wasn't it critical? Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, what's going on with Zebulun? Oh, right. Still need one. Oh. I need that one. I'll take it again. You don't. Like this. Sorry, I'm gonna do this until I bring it up to level 60. Let's try to get up until then. Depends on how long it will take. Of course. The singular rock won't help me. I kill them. That could help me, just have to reload the map then. Ah. Okay, that one is down. Now I can go. Still the fastest 3125 for each. For example, there's 25%, 25%, 25%, that's 8 runs, still, for one. If everything goes right, then also next week we can finally start McQueen's campaign. Just need 4 more stars. Yeah, I think 4. I can finally unlock her without pulling her. Just collecting cards and tickets because TIL, next week Tuesday we're gonna have Machan. I need a Machan. She may be not the best, but we won't forget Machan. Oh, whoops, not that. Preferably there will be more groups of 2 of these. The other thing that I could do is hunt anathemas, but those only give 1650 or so. It takes around the same. Golden Bow you. And that's it. Well, this is going to be 57 soon. Great. This is kinda going fast. Just a bit boring. Boring. Can I boost X? No. Still in 3 if I'm gonna have a database once again. Two more for them to reach level 58. One level is enough to do 1000 more damage. Only now it was 14, 16 now, 15, now it's 16, 17. Without a critical. And if that's already 1000, then that's also gonna happen, Mikumari. Because at the end, you have to do damage fast. And you reach around 30,000, after that you have to be fast. Because after that there's no more pure mode if I remember right, and the thing attacks relentlessly, constantly. Until the thing has boost, just constantly boost. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Really quickly gonna grind some levels. Defeat Mikumari. After that there's going to be a short break where I set up 3. Finally can start 3. By the way, there's going to be a lot of PS2 games for a while, because I finally have one that actually can read this, and there's many very awesome games that I want to play. I already have a few planned. Like, for example, Ladder Climbing Simulator 2005. You know which one. What a thrill. And of course, the one before that. I want to play that one. And I'm also have data, but don't have much to play it. Maybe soon. Maybe tomorrow start to look after PC parts. I want to upgrade my PC for my birthday and finally have money for it. Even have bought just 1, 2, 3. Yeah, for PC now, because although there was a discount on the Master Collection and I bought them. But if I can do the definitive one with the PS2, then of course you're gonna do with that. Definitely the original one with PS2. Of course you're gonna do that. I heard something that the next Master Collection will contain Peace Walker. Well, if they... That's one... that one... Some people say that it's going to contain Peace Walker. I say... I'm not 100% sure, because the extra missions. Because Peace Walker had a collaboration with Monster Hunter. And there are some hidden missions that you can unlock at the end. And bring some Monster Hunter content to Metal Gear. And as you know, that is Sishas thing, not Keisha's, so... I'm not so sure about that Jackson's going to contain Peace Walker, or if it will, then they may be going to remove the Monster Hunter parts. But if they're gonna include that, then please make it less grindy. Because it already takes a very long time to get the developments done, and it takes a very long time to get the base upgrades done, and you need to collect a bunch of people with really good skills if you want to get your base to the max level. And then after that you need to use a weapon for a lot in order to make it into level 3, because Peace Walker also had experience for every weapon, but there was a slight little problem. For example, you had an AK-47 on level 1 and level 2, and technically the same weapon and everything, uses the same caliber, it just has a slight little performance upgrade. After that branches through to the different grenade launchers. But still, that you have a level 1 AK-47, you have a level 2 AK-47 that you just developed. You, for example, use the AK-47 level 1 for a long time, and now it has the experience level 3, so it's a bit more accurate, it's a bit faster, and deals a bit more damage. Yeah, now you have level 2, that's still better, but that's the problem. They are the same weapon, using the same caliber of ammo. Use 2 separate XP entries. So if you leveled up the level 1 to level 3, you have to do the same with the level 2. So if you don't have Peace Walker, then hopefully they make that the same weapon will start to use the same XP scattered around all the different versions, at least the ones that use the same caliber and have a similar build, because there are some that have a Wolf conversion, have a DMR conversion, stuff like that. That's a bit different, but with the same weapon or just has a bit higher capacity, a bit higher damage, a bit more accurate. That doesn't change the thing itself. So please, at least those, make them inherit the same XP. Because there's a way to, by the way, someone discovered it, and it's awesome. There's a way to upgrade every weapon to level 3 quite fast. Just need the target dummy in the beginning of the game. And go out on that with ammo refills. Well, soon Zebulun will level up. How much is Zebulun's level? 55. 55 soon, okay. If they reach that Dinah is 60 and Dinah is Zebulun is 58, that should be enough. Charging here. By the way, they didn't bother to rename that, because here it's not stock, it's charge. Oh, almost. There's also Castlevania that I wanna play and finish the other one, because back in Emulator, Google PSX, I almost finished Curse of Darkness, but didn't finish it yet. and I, with the right programs, managed to move the saves from the emulator into the real memory card, and it works. So I can continue Heroes of Darkness on the PS2. Just didn't do it yet. I could. Finish that one. And then go through the Isaac mode too. There's also Dante that I haven't played yet. I know a few characters thanks to Vampire Survivors, but that's all. I played the beginning of the game and that's all. $55 and $57. Just a bit more. So that the Serene Mind works with the ESS2. They've increased the evasion chance dual stock. Oh, Serene Mind, right, that's the name, Serene Mind. No, you don't. Okay, you do. Under half an hour, it's around the level. Oh, I see. Here's Zebulun. By the way, I read that the EP recover is supposed to work on Zebulun too. That's nice, but I usually go with stock. Okay, the other one requires 5%, but it's way better. I think I could do like that, is attack constantly and still recover EP and slowly building up charge. $10,000 and $18,000. 18,000, so that's a bit less than, because there's this points, or maybe the same. That's 6 more runs. That's like this. That's 6 more runs, and the other one is 4. There we go. Goes for here and for the other side. I assume Zebulun also have 20,000 HP. But first I get here on level 30 something. So 55 and 57 is way better than that. Could use the just use one and the other one defeated constantly and then defeat one and then escape. But that's a problem that only works with Zebulun. So I don't know who was the genius to design that in 2 only Shiomu and Zebulun can escape. No one else. And you can't or Cher can't even escape even if there's Shion's the co-pilot. Still not possible. The other thing that's interesting is we could see in the cutscene that we just have 7 people. We see in the cutscene when they first activated that Dinah is a 3-man craft. That there's 2 seats in the neck area where there is that bluish glass, and then there's an extra seat in the head for Cosmos. So it's a 3-man craft. There could be 2 co-pilots, not just 1. Because wait, there's 2 seats here and there's one here. It's going to be a really interesting thing in 3 at the beginning. Because we'll learn that what happened with the team, because there's going to be a 1-year time skip. And there's an interesting thing in the beginning of 1 or 3 that Shion has freaking Dinah. How? Because we learned that she learned something and left Vector. And they just said that, okay, sure, yes, you can take one of the biggest governmental weapon project secrets that also can traverse hyperspace without a human column. Yes, you can take that, have fun. And Wilhelm was really overconfident in himself. Yeah, out of the biggest mind of our company, who also experienced many stuff that shouldn't have, leave the company, and also give her just the second biggest governmental secret after Cosmos. That is a secret between the government and Vector, and is capable of traversing hyperspace without a human column. Yeah, just let her go and let us give her the thing. What could go wrong? Wilhelm was really overconfident. Maybe because he knew that something will happen, but then it will not. Sorry about that, bud. By the way, spoilers without context. The ending of 3 has some similar elements to Return of the Jedi. The ending of Return of the Jedi. Well, meanwhile, he's gonna get some Tusken Raiders, just called the Sandman. Ouch. Well, that's 2 more, And then Zebulun is 56. We are gonna go until Dinah reaches 60. So we're gonna go and save. Running for half an hour now. Can I have two, please? Come on, can I have two, please? They kinda can tell from the loading time that it's going to be 1 or 2. So, around half a second difference. That's going to be a 2. No, it was a bit slower. Come on, I would like to go to level 60 with Dinah, come on. That should be enough. There we go. I was thinking about the Jackson Dexter and the Sly Cooper series. But I heard that those are also really good. That's enough. $96,000. Man, that's 9 more runs. Maybe it's going to be faster now that I get both of them and then re-enter. And then get the 2 outside. Nah, let's do this somewhere. Nah. This will move faster in 2 just as they do in 3. Move better. still, the graphics wise, 3 is definitely the most pretty one. I like the rest of the character models in true. X-Mo somehow turned out to be a nightmare fuel. Ziggy doesn't look that different from the other 2 games. Everyone else looks better here. Mostly Chaos, Shion and Cosmos. The combat wise, 2 is the best on foot, but on with machines, 3. There 3. 3 definitely wins in machine-based combat. 1 would be nice, but far too detailed with what parts to get and what weapons to get. The tuning system is nice, it's kind of similar to Xenogears and the repair system too. But it's not as well fleshed out as in Xenogears. On 3 on the other hand, that one managed to nail it. It's like Xenogears, but you can manually switch the frame HPs. That you don't have to stay with one, you can switch between them whenever you want. I don't know why would you want to switch back to a weaker one, but you can. You can also kind of go Neptunia mode and equip discs to alter some skills and stuff. And that system is also kinda nice, it's like the skill system here. But that's the difference that every disc, depending on how strong they are, have a certain CPU usage. From 1 to 6 or 7, or maybe even 8 slots. And your CPU that you can equip to the ES dictates that how many slots you have. So for example, if you have a CPU that can handle 5 slots, but you have 2 discs that's 3 slots, you can equip one, but you can't equip the other one. But if you have a CPU that has 8 slots and you have 2 3-slot discs, then you can equip both, and you still have 2 more slots. Then also there's the energy system that you can give orders to what weapons to use, and every single weapon uses energy, and every time there's a maximum energy that you can use. It's kind of like Xenogears' AP system. It works the same, but you can upgrade it manually too, like the frames. But 3's on-foot combat is the fastest and really streamlined, but it's also one of the most boring ones from the 3. Okay, that you can get the job done faster, and that's awesome. But on the other hand, really it's kind of brain dead. But here you have to think about that what attributes the enemy is weak against. What attributes should I equip the characters with the Sword Eaters so they could do more damage? What is the target's zone? Can I break that? Do I need to boost to continue the check? Can I launch them into the air? Can I just knock them down? When should combo to increase the damage? So here you have to think. With my 3, spam the same attack over and over and over and over and over. Unless there's different element of weakness, then switch to that one. It's kinda brain dead. And also 3 got rid of the event turns. That's the biggest mistake that they could make there. That's also streamlined in 3 that critical chance can happen anytime, and there's no increased critical anymore unless you use a skill that you can get really late. The boost works on the principle that The 20% recovery for a hit is there. If you do a critical, then 60%. And comes the interesting part, why spamming RF effect attacks is the best on that one. Every hit you do charges the boost bar. And the same rules apply for every single target. So if you can critical, for example, 3 targets, that's 3 times 60. So you can get almost 2 boost bars just from single attack. There's also the target system that there is either called Heat. Supposed to take the aggro like later in Xenoblade. It doesn't work as well as there. And sometimes there doesn't work either. I find in Xenoblade that your healer or your attacker barely gets any aggro, usually, but they get the aggro, then your defender's tanks, whatever called in the appropriate game, supposed to take the aggro, take it for another second, and they jump back immediately to the other one. So there it also doesn't work every time. And here neither. There is the Heat Eater. It kind of works, not always, and only works for 2 or 3 turns. And it doesn't really matter. Also there are these rules like, again, just like Blade X and 3. Attacker, Defender, Breaker, but okay that the skills in different branches are technically for that, but it doesn't really affect your character. And the stealth buffs and eaters, almost everyone can get everything. One difference is Mr. Light, the other one is Medical Rest. Not everyone can have these. But everything else, everyone can have everything. And this one eaters. But at the end of the skill chains, there are some really broken stuff. Like, a thing like Ether Burst, just without the negative side, it doesn't cost double ether to do your stuff while you are under that state. And there's another one that gives you 3-turn constant evasion for everything. Normal attacks, his stats as specials, eaters, everything. For 3 turns. Good old Phantom Fly. That one is really broken. It's also one that technically puts your character into a constant boost turn. Increases your boost gain for 3 turns. Overtaker, that's also a nice one. And there's an even better version for Phantom Fly. I don't remember what it's called, but there's one that gives you a 100% counter chance. Because 3, that's the best edition of 3. They extended the combat, both on foot and in AS. There's 3 new attack types. That counters, doubles, and revenges. Double is for your attacks or for enemies attacks that one attack can follow up another one without boosting. And then there's counter, where it's not a counter boost like here or in 1. No. You evade the attack and then you do some damage back with another one. So it is a real counter. And it doesn't cost a boost nor a turn. And there's revenge, that's the same. Does more damage, but you have to take damage for it. And the enemies also can do this. But man, for like a 3 creature, oh yes. When we get there, oh yeah. After that, the humanoid enemies won't stand a chance anymore. Because they will take a huge break damage, then another huge break damage combined with a huge physical damage. For the level 3 creature, that's such a good combination. That's the other thing by the way in 3 that they kinda got brained with these skills like here. That you have, for example, Fireballs 1, 2, 3, and then the same for RF effect in 1, 2, 3. Beambolt 1, 2, 3, Satellite 1, 2, 3. It's a bit brained. But a very nice addition on the other hand, that there's 3 levels of Medica. That's why that say that I'm gonna do the D&D part soon, and that the cleric's spells are kinda reflect that Medica. Because there's the Cure Minor, Minor Mass, same, that Medica S, all. Medica M, all, Medica L, all. And the only one that's different, and that one is also in D&D, just called Miracle, is Medica Rest. Medica Rest is the same as D&D Cleric's Miracle, that acts at the overkill part. And here's a lot. Removes all negative states, but don't display the positive ones, not like Miracle. And it's really awesome. And also affects everyone. There's some other really nice features in 3. Like there's one that's also somewhat present in ES, because basically ES also had refresh, not even like that, like here, and does the same thing, but only removed negative state from someone, here too, and then both 3 and their gold have an updated refresh. Here it removes the states from everyone, like you do a combo boost in 2, and then you release 2 refreshes at the same time. And in his gold, the same, just in a row, and also heals a bit. $34,000? Dinah! Seriously? Well, okay, we still have that much time. Man, 34,000! They seriously did this, that's 12 runs. Okay, for that, for effective stick, I think I'm going to hunt down every Arvak that we have here. And then enter, re-enter. That's 12 Arvaks. That's... if I do the same method, then it will take a long time. I don't want that. I hope that level 60 is enough. But I'm still going to switch to 2 because just Mikumari left. And now defeating Mikumari actually does nothing. Back in the days it did. I think that email address works anymore. The beam doesn't do much, maybe manning it. That's the same. Ouch. There's 2. I really hope that level 6 is going to be enough. because I don't want to grind anymore. If you can succeed, still, time break, and after that we set up 3 and we continue with 3. Didn't get another one that had some more vaccines. Ah, there we go. Focus on a single one. Did you get me right? Yes. Out. Okay, good. Bunch of these. So within 3 you can buy these. At least instruments are not good as here. And then gonna be such awesome moves as here. And I need to enter re-enter. Wait, there's another group of artifacts here. Might be curious about that Saga team in D&D. The 3 team is really good. But they do so many debuffs that it constantly crashes the game. I have to restart the one before the final mission. Because there is a problem. There's so many debuffs that one of the golems attacks constantly crashing the game. Gigantic thing attacking your team and crashing the game. And a Xeno-based team. Where I heard this before. Looking at you, Deus level 2. The single thing is attack and crash the game constantly. And by the way, really no wonder that the game crashes. I don't think it can handle that. Xeno, if she has buffs and activates rage, can go over a plus 12, plus 13 strength modifier. I don't think the game handles that very well. And also that she maybe with Miracle and the Rage maybe has more HP and didn't reach level 20 yet, 19. She maybe has more HP than the final boss. And when the team has higher armor class than the Golem, this Golem has an armor class of 20, some of the team members have 28. I managed to make the 3 team really broken, and I'm following where I can, following the base for the original team, so that they still almost identical to the original ones, how they function, but they are really broken in D&D. They are more broken than the Goblin Slayer team, and that was already really broken. Ouch. No, you don't. I'm curious about this team. Where they will fare there. The only thing that I can get Cosmos stats right, because skills advice, the Psy is the closest class, but Psy has a very low hit dice. So with high constitution, maybe better gets an HP. And the part doesn't fit. But the Psychic Warrior doesn't have the skills that I need. For Junior, yes. For Cosmos, no. I have to turn more into a rogue instead of a cleric. Because the game needs a rogue every time. Unless you want to leave behind some new valuable stuff. There's a psionic knock too, but I don't know if that, even at high enough level, could work on everything. Because I don't remember that the game has something that has a difficulty dice of 20 or higher. There's knock and psionic knock is supposed to work on something that's difficulty dice is 20 or lower. I don't remember that the game has something that has a higher difficulty dice than 20. Divinity is not the best in the game, I know that, but you can create a very good party for it. Oh, that was nice. Ouch. That's not good. Okay, I also want to level up Zebulun once more. And we try Mikumari. Nah, it's faster to do that. Also, do this. Ooh, that was nice. There goes one. There goes two. There's something that I could try. I think I will try that. So 20,001. Can I? Can I? This one's not even necessary here anymore. That one maybe works, at least partially. That was 20,001. Still 20,001? Yes, okay, that doesn't work. I don't know if these will work or not, but I don't think so. That definitely won't work. I think this works. Could be. I think that works because that all affects the character. That doesn't work if either boss doesn't work in that regard. This is the on-board equipped version. This is supposed to work. Nah. That's the one double power and damage minus 10, but I don't think that works. Or maybe worth a try. I'm gonna do like this. Yeah, I'm gonna save and then we're gonna try to get Mikumari. I hope that level 60 is enough. 58 and 60. It's not still. I'm gonna leave it here and we'll continue with 3. Maybe by Creeper mode, maybe break shields could work. Down stuff is working in a pure form. It will do healing. The Creeper form maybe can be hit with the break stuff. You still do your nice attack at the beginning. Yep. And it had to be on a critical turn. It's even better. Why does it have to be on a critical turn? Why does the Mikas heal so little in this mode? You really had to hit a critical once again. Why do you have to such an a-hole now? Oh, good. Did you steal more than you used to? Is it that was on either first turn or not? That's actually I'm good. constantly do criticals! There goes the auto recover. Oh, ain't that nice? Read this one. I'm supposed to do way more than that. Of course he had to hit a critical once again. Of course he had to. And you go to pure form now. Say to for you to stay in the paper form. And Professor. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Moving as no. Attack with him good now. You really want that? Okay, there you go. Huh? That was nice. Oh, why you like this? Oh, that's nice. Ain't that good enough? If something happens. Of course. Of course. Hit another run. What? Weird. I'll give it another try, but nope. Then we go and we will speak to Zászlósra. Zászlósra shall speak. I have one. Okay, but I need that here. Still need help. Manageable. That's still the best. Really? Really? Why? Why? Could you not do that? That one doesn't do that much. Oh, okay. You didn't do anything. Not really. We can have another one. How come that it doesn't do boost now? Just because it doesn't have one. That's the other thing that I could do, but then I would take so little damage. Maybe this. Oh, that's the first time that she said that, or it, or whatever this thing is. That was nice. Okay, it goes faster now, so quick definitely worked. Oh, why that one? And someone managed to avoid it. They already ran out. That didn't last long. I was thinking that was a state length. Oh, another boost back. Nice. Maybe you're supposed to charge. See, that's the problem. Now I attack this thing constantly. And it's better. Maybe you're supposed to stay back and charge just as it albedo in the end. Maybe you're supposed to be constantly on the attack. As is when it's in full your form, because then you just piss this thing off and go to the other one instantly. Nah. Instead this time it says that. Let's stay in the other mode. Go. Needs one more charge. I really like that hand buddy. again. Here. Lose that instead. Okay. Ouchie, ouchie, ow, ow, ow. About this. It's a bit better. And there we go. Congratulations. I could if I still could, but I can't anymore. As you run an a-hole. I'm going to grind more levels. Or I was supposed to start with a debuff. That could be the only thing that I can imagine. That's going to be the last try. I says it didn't do anything. Maybe if I equip the doubler on Zebulun, maybe with that and then cast debuffs. Ouch! Why? This is right that it has the Yatno Kagami as a shield. $15,000 high critical, of course. I'm supposed to cast a debuff like this. Surprise! Can I do this? I have opened a Mikumari. Oh, really? Wait. Can I force this thing back to pure mode with this? Yeah, please, Mikumari. Wait, that's the key? You're kidding, right? So I still need to do damage. But that's the key. You're kidding me? Of course, that will not really that turn. This is a mistake. He doesn't do either attacks now. Hey, how is this thing can be machine? Let's... what? Okay. So that's the kid that is supposed to constantly bombard this thing with that. Even when it's in the creeper mode. Well, alright. And it constantly stays in pure mode. That's nice and all, but... ah, there we go. Oh, what is this? That's the key, really. Bombard this thing with down eaters even when it's in this mode. Don't tell me. That works. Looks like I found the key. They have to do this. Oh. Oh, that after this comes pure mode. Maybe. Oh, that's more like it. Okay. Looks like I found the key how to do this. It's gonna stay for a while. Already. I'm taking full charge. Go. Ouch. Great. I need to have a turn where I can cast a boost one. Well, it's underneath 100,000 now. So it looks like that this works. Doing a critical turn. Don't you want to reborn as pure, please? I have safety limit. Nope. Oh, okay, good. Right on time. Thank you, that's not that helpful. How about you cast a heal instead? This is more use, thanks. Nah. It's in pure form. Leave it that way. Waters of love. Why? Mikumari, the injured one is on the other side. Let's hit stock soon. We need a boost. Well, maybe it has that. Yep. We're gonna do the one kill once again. Thanks. Good. Can do it once or twice, but after that have to stop. You cast on the one that I need you to cast on. Thank you. Start to get angry. I like this. That's what you're gonna do. Well, yep. We're gonna reborn pure once again. Thanks, sweetie. Oh, thanks. You're really helpful there. Oh. Doesn't have to skip another turn. Turn back, please. Turn back, please. Yes, please. Oh, why can't you do the other one? $64,000. Oh, okay. I need to stop, but I also need to heal and I also need to boost. Great, everything at the same time. Oh. That's good, that's good. Let's... Oh, and you had to do that one right after the other one. Well, that's too bad. Reborn pure. Thanks, Mikumari, you could have done that before. And there it goes. I'm gonna do another try. Okay, here comes a little break, and I will come back with 3. Just a moment, be right